Good afternoon. This is Philip Porter coming with you live from the Vision Driven Family Institute from Minneapolis, Minnesota, by the way of Eagan, Minnesota, which is a suburb of Minneapolis and St. Paul. So glad to be back on this morning. Last week, this time we was actually doing a workshop in Family Vision workshop in Mississippi, which actually went outstanding. So we were very excited and actually looking forward, maybe going back again. But today is Saturday, April 8th. We are going to live stream. Today got a couple of big announcements we want to share with everyone today. And then also the one topic dealing with family vision we're going to share today is the question is, what's the difference between a family vision statement and a family vision plan? So we're going to just touch on that for a brief moment as well. But first of all, I want to say a big thank you to Reverend Dr. Oliver Smith and First Lady Ann Smith of the Pine Grove Missionary Baptist Church down in Summit, Mississippi, for hosting an exciting and inspiring family vision workshop last week starting March 30th, and it went through April 1st. Dr. Smith is truly a great visionary, and he has demonstrated that visionary work over an entire lifetime. So just working with him and meeting with him and First Lady Ann, it was very exciting, and we was blessed and very honored to be able to facilitate the Family Vision Workshop. So thank you to Pastor Smith and Pine Grove Missionary Baptist Church down in Summit, Mississippi. Also, we want to send a big thank you to our own family members down in Mississippi who both attended the workshop and actually worked the workshop as well. So that helped us mightily and to ensure that everything would run smoothly. So thank you to the family team down in Mississippi for all their work and continued support. So moving on, as we move forward, one of the things that we learned just briefly from this workshop, it was a lot of information to try to give in 3 days, which we are learning. We didn't even actually finish the workbook that we used for the workshop. Our workbook got 20 chapters in it. And however, we only completed, I think, up to chapter 10 or chapter 11, which was appropriate. That's what we were shooting for as well. And as a result of doing this workshop, it looks like we may end up doing a two-part series workshop, especially if the workshop is going like 6 to 10 hours. We may end up splitting that into a two-part workshop, or even actually creating a family vision class that runs for a longer period of time. So that's some of the feedback that we got from the class. But the class was excellent. It was great to see multi-generational families there working through various issues. And so that was exciting. Many of them has decided amongst themselves as a family to create a family vision and jumpstart and move forward rapidly. So we're looking forward to hearing how that goes over the coming months. So great job to everyone. And once again, thank you, Pastor Smith, for inviting us down. Let's see here. The one thing I do want to say is having a family vision personally, we never thought after we wrote this book that we would be doing workshops kind of throughout the United States. Now we did one in Minnesota, now we're doing one in Mississippi, and who knows where it goes from there. So a journey that your family vision would take you on, you would just never dream of where it would take you. And that's just based on our own personal experience. And we know if we can do it, so can you. All right, with that out of the way, a couple of quick announcements that I wanted to make. to everyone, because we're very excited here at Generations United about what's going on or have going on so far in 2017, and the things that's actually going on for the balance of the year for our company and for our family. The first big announcement, kind of drum roll that we like to give, the first big announcement is Generations United LLC. We are officially now, and will continue to be going forward, Generations Empowerment Enterprises LLC. So our family, we actually have changed our name from Generations United to Generations Empowerment Enterprises. So we're really excited about that. The family business is just growing. It's just growing. So we're very excited about that. The transition of this name will most likely take up to 6 months because of a lot of the legal contracts that we have, licenses that we have, properties that we have. We have to get that changed over to Generations Empowerment Enterprises. With that change, we're going to have 4 divisions within Generations Empowerment Enterprises. Division number 1 is the Vision Driven Family Institute, which is what this live streaming falls under, dealing with everything that we have with the training, the workshops, whether it's the Family Vision Workshop, the Family Leadership Board Training Workshop, family coaching services that we have. So everything dealing with training, education will come under the Vision Driven Family Institute. So that's the first division. The second division is our book publishing consulting division. So that's division number 2, helping people and showing them how to actually self-publish their books. And we'll help consult with that in that area. So that's the second division. The third division that we have is our family office that we're formally forming. Is a family office that can actually officially and formally handle the real estate that's in the family, any investments that's in the family, the training sessions that will happen at our family reunions. So that's the formal place that will handle all of the family affairs with our family office. So the last division is our licensed products division. Within the licensed products division, that's where the products that we own and that we continue to create. For example, one of our brands is Forces Military Cases, or should I say Forces Military Out-of-Box Cases. That would fall under our licensed and products division, and also Divine 9 Greek out-of-box cases would fall up under that as well. And you will continue to hear more about that moving forward in the coming weeks. So, but today, everything we're doing today is under the division called the Vision Driven Family Institute. And we like to say where dreams are welcome and family visions come true. And so for those of you on social media on Facebook, feel free to follow us on Facebook. We got a Vision Driven Family Facebook page. We also got a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to as well. So that's our first big announcement, that our name is changing. The second announcement that we want to make is everything is moving right along. We are unveiling our next book, which is our Spiritual Gifts Curriculum book, and this is a copy of it. If you missed our last program, let me put it up here where you can actually see it. Okay. This is our Spiritual Gifts Curriculum. This happens to be the teacher's guide. This is a book that my parents actually wrote many years ago. I'm not really sure, 20, 25 years ago. This is actually, I think, the 3rd edition of that curriculum. So it's geared towards churches, but also we're using it and we're going to be incorporating it as part of our family vision workshop and plan as well. Because as the family leader, we believe you need to know what your spiritual gifts are. As your family caretakers, everything associated with the family vision, you need to know that. So this is the book. We're excited about it. Look like it turned out very, very well. Matter of fact, we've already sold our first few copies of it. So thank you for the people who've actually purchased that. So those are just the two announcements I wanted to make in regards to our company. And it's going to take a little time for me to get used to saying Generations Empowerment Enterprises. So we're in that transition phase over the next 6 months to actually make that happen. Okay. All right. Now for this, the quick family vision tip for the week. The quick family vision tip for the week. All of those of you who is working on your family visions or looking at considering doing it or looking at expanding it. One of the questions that I've gotten is what is the difference between a family vision statement and a family vision plan? What's the difference? Because I run into some people that said they got a family vision, but when I asked them, have they taken that a step further and actually created a family vision plan, that is just a little bit different. So let me share with you the difference, and so hopefully this tip will help you move forward in creating and getting your family members to actually share in with your family vision. And the best way to describe the difference between a family vision statement and a family vision plan is think of it like what most people is aware of. They know of a business plan, and they know that most companies, most churches, most schools, nonprofits all have a vision statement. Okay, some have vision statements, some have mission statements, some actually has both. Okay, a vision statement basically is a concise statement that tells you what your company is and where you want what your company to be or your church to be in the next 5 or 10 years. So a family vision statement is just that. It's a clear statement that says where you want your family to be in 5 to 10 years. Okay, we actually now are teaching that the family vision should be actually generational. Instead of 5 to 10 years, it actually should be in 50 years, which is how the affluent, the one percenters think about a family vision. Okay, so a family vision and a business vision, they're kind of similar, but think of it as that is a family vision statement is just that. It's just a few sentences, it's just a few words that describes your purpose of your family, just like the vision statement describes the purpose of a business. Now, if you move on with a business, in addition to a business vision statement or business mission statement, you actually got a business plan. Okay, and you may have heard that the major reasons why businesses fail is because they fail to plan. Okay, with a business plan, as you know, is basically a roadmap that describes how the business is going to operate, how it's going to achieve its goals. It talks about how it's going to market, how it's in its financial position, and everything dealing with the business. So that's what a business plan is. You can find business plan templates all over the place online. There's a lot of business plan software out there, and the business plan actually includes a business vision statement. Okay, same thing with a family vision plan. Okay, a family vision plan is similar to a business plan in that it's a roadmap that achieves your family's purpose. So a family vision plan is a written document or a roadmap that achieves your family purpose. And in other words, it describes in detail how a family is going to operate and then achieve their goals based on their own core values. Okay. It also, a family vision plan includes everything from your family governance, could include a family history, a family vision photo, your family vision crest, information and profile of the family vision caretakers, the family leaders, It talks about the financial part of the company, the financial health of the company. It could include succession planning, investments. It covers your family's real estate, and it has all of that so the entire family would know. In our book that we teach from, which is this workshop book, this goes through what that family vision plan is and what should be included into that family vision plan. Okay, this workbook has 20 chapters in it, but your family vision plan may not include all 20 chapters because it just depends on what type of family vision that you have. You know, in our class, those of you have taken our class, we talk about there are five types of family visions. Okay, so your family vision plan could be a couple of pages, or it could be 50 pages, depending on the type of family vision that your family has selected to implement and to launch and to maintain and to pass down. Okay, so that's the difference between a family vision statement, which is a few words, and then a family vision plan, which contains all of these elements of your family, which you can now pass down. Just to kind of give you an example, this is kind of what our family vision plan looks like. It does include, in my case, if you read our book, it does include 4 families, the Porter, Lamberts, Williams, and McGee's. So it does include those 4 families. So this is what our family vision plan looks like. And to give you a little peek inside, just kind of give you an idea, just like a business plan has an executive summary, for example. And in that executive summary, it has the objectives that you want your family to achieve, say for 2017. And it also has your family vision statement and your family mission statement. Okay. Also, in our case, we have a section that has our family vision history, just exactly how did our family vision history come about. We also talk about the benefits. We include the profile of the family leaders, and we also include a section for the family caretakers of the family vision. We have a section number 6 that talks about the family core values, what our core values are that we're passing down to the next generation. Also, in our case, we have a family shield, we got a family vision photo, we got that family vision scripture, we got the family vision prayer. All of these may stay the same from year to year, but they could change. It talks about our family board governance, bylaws, how that actually all works and functions. And also, ours actually contain our family business as well. Okay, so in our case, our family vision actually drives our business vision and actually our business. Okay, so that's just to kind of give you an idea of what a family vision plan is, which is different than a family vision statement. When you create this family vision statement, that's just the start, and then you got to work on the plan, because many people wonder, well, why are their family visions or their statements failing? Because you never actually completed a plan. It's just like a business, starting a business just with on a statement, but with no plan. So hopefully that helped you out just a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the Vision Driven Family Institute, which we're here to help families throughout the United States. Okay. So that's all for us for today from the Vision Driven Family Institute. Just to quickly reiterate the 2 big announcements. One, our company is changing our name from Generations United to Generations Empowerment Enterprises. We now have 4 divisions: the Vision Driven Family Institute, the Book Publishing Consulting Service Division, number 2, the Family Office Division, number 3, Licensed Products Division, number 4. You can find more information on that on our website at www.visiondrivenfamily.com. That's www.visiondrivenfamily.com. You can also follow us on Facebook as well, Vision Driven Family on Facebook, and we actually got a YouTube channel. Okay. Well, thank you very much. We're looking forward to seeing everyone on next Saturday. I'm not sure the time. It most likely may be at 12 noon next Saturday versus 11 o'clock, but we will send out notices, so follow us on Facebook to get an exact time on the latest tip on keeping and maintaining a family vision. And with that said, my name is Philip Porter, and I'm a family leadership coach with the Vision Driven Family Institute, where we say where dreams are welcome and family visions come true. Have a great day and have a greater weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.